Hi, it's Kamaldeen Sulemana here. I'm very happy to be here and I'm proud to be here. Just wanted to say thank you to the Atalanta fans and the club for welcoming me here. It's a real pleasure to be here and I can't wait to get started. Forza Atalanta.
Guys, of late, I have been thinking about Daniel Kofi and I want us to talk about the player. I have some latest updates concerning the player. We are going to talk about that and also talk about Kamaldeen Sulemana, Mohammed Kudus, ABDUL, FATAU, and many more. So please make sure to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. My name is Adam. You are watching SportsCornerGH. Quickly, let's jump into it and begin with Kamaldeen Sulemana. He has completed his move from Southampton to Atalanta, and I'm very excited about this. Earlier this week, the player arrived in Bergamo in Italy to complete his medicals, and today he has signed every single document to make this official. And it's a win-win situation for Southampton and also the player, Kamaldeen Sulemana. Now, this is the reason why this is a win situation for Southampton. Take a look at the details of the contract. They are going to get a fixed amount of 17 million euros plus 4 million on add-ons. So total package is 21 million euros, which is good. That is not all. They are also going to get 15% on all future sales. This is a very good contract for Southampton. On player side, it did not really go well at Southampton. So far signing for Southampton, he played a total of 74 games, scoring 4 goals and providing 7 assists. That is not some numbers a forward want to have. You understand? That's not a number or a statistics a forward wants to have. So going to Italy is an opportunity to give his career that reset it needs. So I'm just happy that this played out very well for Kamaldeen Sulemana and also for Southampton. Now, I have advised the player in my previous video, stating that he needs to work on his finishing and also his fitness. Now, I know a lot of people would agree with me because, you see, that finishing issue that I'm talking about, it's not only when he went to Southampton. When he was playing at Stade Rennais, let me give you the statistics. He scored only 6 goals. Upon all the skills and the dazzling and the dribbling, he scored only 6 goals during his time at Stade Rennais. The only time he scored a lot of goals was at Nordirland. He scored a total of 14 goals during his time at Nordirland. So you could see this is a problem there. And now the modern day football, we judge a player by numbers, by goals, especially if you're a forward player. You're a winger. You need goals, you need numbers, you need the assist. That is how we judge you. That's how we are going to see you. So Kamaldeen Sulemana, now that you are going to play in Atalanta, who is going to play in the UCL and also in the Italian Serie A, we are hoping that you add goals and assists to your game. I have already said this and I'm saying it again. If you have any advice for the player, let me know it's down below in the comments. But then we are all excited about this. Now, there are 2 Ghanaians playing for Atalanta, which is very good. Ibrahim Sulemana and now Kamaldeen Sulemana. I don't know if they are related, but they both play for the Black Stars. So guys, this is the latest update concerning Kamaldeen Sulemana. Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Now let's move away from this and talk about Mohammed Kudus. As I said, it's not like every day I want to talk about Kudus, but then the update, it keeps on coming. It keeps on coming. And we have to talk about the player. Yesterday, I stated that Tottenham were in talks with Mohammed Kudus' camp concerning personal things. Now, what we hear is that this is the offer that have been sent to Mohammed Kudus from Tottenham, a 5-year deal, which will see his contract come to an end 2030, where he's going to get a compensation of £8 million. £8 million yearly or per season, and this is gross salary. Now, for those who don't know what gross salary is, let me just use my business acumen to explain it. Now, gross salary is what an employee receives at the end of the month or at the end of the year without deduction. So after that gross, that is when taxes and everything will be deducted. So definitely Mohammed Kudus' take home will be lesser than the £8 billion. But this amount is more than what he's already receiving at West Ham. But then this will not be an issue for Mohammed Kudus camp, according to report, but it has not been agreed upon yet. So guys, this is the latest update concerning Mohammed Kudus and his move to Tottenham. Now I just want to, let's revise a bit. I already said that Tottenham had already submitted a bid to West Ham concerning Mohammed Kudus. 50 million plus 5 million on add-ons. It has been rejected. That is the first bid. Second bid, they are preparing it. 60 million, which will be paid in 3 installments. So let's wait and see what Tottenham would be sending to West Ham concerning the second bid. But according to reports, it is 60 million, which will be paid in 3 installments. But then let's see what happens. But then in other news concerning Mohammed Kudus, Liverpool are looking to enter the race to sign Mohammed Kudus. The reason is very simple. Federico Chiesa, Darwin Núñez, Luis Diaz, Gakpo. These 4 players, it's been reported that there is high chance that they will leave Liverpool. That means if they do leave, then Liverpool needs more players in. And Mohammed Kudus is being, looked at. He's part of the list of players Liverpool will definitely sign if any of these players leave. I'm going to repeat the names again. Federico Chiesa, Darwin Núñez, Luis Diaz, and also Gakpo. Let me know your thoughts about this down below in the comments. Mohammed Kudus to Liverpool, because it is a real possibility. Chelsea themselves, if you know anything about Chelsea in the last few weeks, they don't joke with their transfer. If they like you, they sign you. Like, they do it so quick and it's nice. No drama. Chelsea looks at you and Chelsea says, I want you. They do it so quick without drama. Now, what we hear is that Chelsea are looking to sell Noni Madueke and also Nicholas Jackson. Once that is done and they have the funds, they are coming for Mohammed Kudus. Yes. Noni Madueke to Arsenal, Nicholas Jackson to Atletico de Madrid. Once that is done, they will have the funds and come in for Mohammed Kudus. So guys, this is the latest update concerning Mohammed Kudus. The offer, 5 years, and it is up to 2030, and also a gross salary of £8 million yearly. And I've also explained what gross salary means. That means the salary comes without deductions. So after deductions, the take home would be lesser than the 8 million, but it is already more than what he's earning at West Ham. Liverpool and Chelsea are still monitoring the situation and they are still observing. Trust me, they are going to make their move once they just let some of their players go, because these 2 clubs have a lot of forwards. Once they let some of them go, they are going to make their move for Mohammed Kudus. And guys, that is the latest update concerning the Starboy. Let's move away from that and talk about ABDUL Issahaku. Now, he picked up an ACL injury playing for the Black Stars. He was playing in one of these qualifiers and picked up an injury, left the Black Star team camp, went to Leicester City. He was treated, and we got to know he tore his, cruciate ligament. He did not play football for a very long period. The good news is that the player have fully recovered and has been integrated to Leicester City's squad. And guys, you can see the video here. He is training with the team and I'm really excited. It pains me a lot because he helped the club get promoted to the English Premier League from the Championship. He was that guy for Leicester City. When they go to the EPL, he did not even play more than 20 games. That was very painful for me because Wabre, he did his best to get them where they are. And now they are relegated. That is the painful thing. Now he's going to play the Championship all over again. But once he has done it before, he can do it again. So I still have this belief in ABDUL Issahaku and Leicester City to get promoted again to the EPL. But then guys, the good news is that he's fit. He's fully recovered. He's already training. And that is good news for the Black Stars because of our World Cup qualifiers we are going to play in September. And guys, that is the latest update concerning ABDUL Issahaku. Now, moving away from ABDUL Issahaku, let's talk about Daniel Kofi. Daniel Kofi, let me know if you missed Daniel Kofi because we are about to talk about the player. Daniel Kofi, in February 2023, we received a bad news that the player got injured and he tore his cruciate ligament for the second time. People think this is the first time he's getting an ACL injury. This is not this is the second time. When he had it the first time, he recovered very quickly and was playing football. This is the second time, and it's been 2 years. It's been 2 years and the player is not back. It pains me a lot because every single time you hear update, oh, he has recovered, all of a sudden he goes back, he relapses during his recovery. Now, this is an update concerning the player, and this is coming from Play the Game. Now, Play the Game, for those who don't know Play the Game, they are an institution based in Germany. They are a marketing institution based in Germany, and they work with footballers to create content for them so they can post on their social media platforms. And Daniel Kofi is part of this marketing organization. Now, this is what they said about Daniel Kofi on the 18th of June, quite recently, stating that our client, Daniel Kofi, isn't just strong when it comes to dribbling. He is currently in intense preparation for his comeback. Training hard in Barcelona with full focus and determination. And as always, he brings style to every step of the journey. So guys, we can pick some information from this. 1, the player is in Barcelona. 2, he is still recovering. And 3, everything is fine. Everything is fine. I know Freiburg have had patience with this player because not every club is going to have patience with him to come back. He signed for Freiburg in 2022 when we're about to go to that World Cup. But guys, this is the update concerning Daniel Kofi, who is currently in Barcelona, Spain, training very hard so he can make a comeback. Others are getting ACL injuries. They are coming back in like 6 months, 8 months. Daniel Kofi, it's been 2 years. 2 years. Why? If it's not going well, you should come home. It's not like I'm just trying to say this to be funny, but then trust me, herbal medicine, if you have to look for spiritual side too, we take a spiritual approach. We check that side too. Spiritual approach, we check there. Herbal approach, we check there. Dr. Time Dasu, Dr. Time, when you listen to his advert, he says that there is nothing he cannot heal. He says there's nothing, so we should try. But guys, this is the update concerning Daniel Kofi. It's very emotional for me. It's been 2 years since this player picked up this injury and has not played football. It pains me a lot. Let me know what you think about this down below in the comments. Now, let's move away from Daniel Kofi and talk about Emmanuel Yaba, aka 99 Ideas, who plays for Brøndby. If you don't know who this player is, then guys, enjoy the highlights whilst I talk to you about this player's latest update. This is when he was playing with the under-23s. He was the star man. He was our next Asamoah Gyan. I mean, he was playing extremely well, scoring goals. As of then, he was playing for Cluj. And then due to his performances with the under-23s, he had a chance to sign for Danish side Brøndby IF for 1.8 million euros in 2023. Now, after signing for the club, he played a few games, but he was not getting regular playing time. So in the just ended season, he was sent on loan to Velch. Now, in that club, he only played 10 games, did not score a goal, did not give an assist. He did not even get regular playing time on loan. Then he returned to his parents' club again, Brøndby IF. But then he was told by the club president and also the coaches and sporting director that the truth of the matter is you are not part of the team. You don't fit the team's plan going forward. Now, this is a player who has a contract with the club until 2027. Now, let me tell you exactly what the club sporting director said. He says that Emmanuel Yaba knows it would be very difficult to find a place with us in Brøndby. I am very open to discussing a hint for the player. Wow. This is really sad, though. I mean, guys, you can see the highlight, though. It's not like he's a bad player. You have seen the way he's scoring goal, his movement and everything. Look at his height. It pains me a lot because I feel like we have let this player down. The GFA and those at the ministry have let this player down. I always say this. No matter how young these players are, especially when we kind of notice potentials in our junior national team, we should keep an eye on them. We should keep an eye on their development wherever they are. And Nubiana Aziz, ni loan I do Barcelona no. You understand? If we were keeping an eye on the player and making sure we were getting reports from Barcelona, Naka by this time, Ankoyo Barcelona, Naka Shafali, there is another team on the line. But then Emmanuel Yaba, guys, this is the latest update concerning the player. The team says that he needs to look for another club. So far with the club, he has played 10 games and scored 3 goals. Was signing since 2023, no. Since he signed in 2023, he has only played 10 games with the club, scoring 3 goals. Abdeng. But guys, this is the latest update concerning the player. Now, let's move away from him and talk about Jayden Owusu. Now, this player is a goalkeeper with AZ Alkmaar. He has extended his contract by 5 years and he's going to sign until 2030. This player is a very good player. Let me tell you about his statistics in the just ended season. He played a total of 48 games for AZ Alkmaar, conceding 63 goals and keeping 12 clean sheets. He's a very young player. He's not that old. He's just 21. And if you take a look at the national team, the Black Stars, our weakest department is the goalkeeping department. Today, this, tomorrow, that. We don't even know who is the number 1 choice right now. So for me, I think if the GFA needs to do anything concerning nationalities to try and convince somebody, is this goalkeeper. Very good goalkeeper. He's very young. They can have him for a very long time. He plays regularly at his club. And your goalkeepers here, we have that are not playing regularly at their club. So, and he's playing in a league that is also competitive and also plays in Euro. Now, let me tell you this. This player played in the Europa League. He played 11 games. How many of our goalkeepers can boast of that? Apart from Lawrence Atiziki. So this is a very young player who is eligible to play for the Dutch national team and also Ghana. Make we look sharp. No darling. Normally, I don't like it when we are chasing players, but this is a player that, see, you are not going to waste your time if you put in an effort to convince him. We need goalkeepers. It's not like we don't have goalkeepers there in Ghana. We do have them. But most of them, when they play for the Black Stars, all of a sudden, their career is gone. Don't let me give you a list. Denlad, Felix, even the Benjamin, he's on the line. If he goes to another club, his career is also gone. But then if you're able to bring a young goalkeeper, it helps us. But then guys, that is the update. Now let's move away from that and talk about the last one. Yussif Moro. Now, Yussif Moro signed for Brighton and Hove Albion when he was 16 years old in 2022 from Chelsea. Now at Chelsea, he was good, he was playing. But Chelsea was not really giving an attention to this boy. They really did not show an interest in giving this boy a scholarship, because if you are below 18, you can't get a pro contract. You get a scholarship. I said, oh, dojo boy. Then the boy decided to go to Brighton and Hove Albion in 2022. At Brighton, he was playing so well. He impressed. So he grew through the ranks, and currently he plays with their junior team. Now the good news is that when he turned 18, they gave him a pro contract. So he has signed his first professional contract with Brighton and Hove Albion. He's a DN, and it's good. This player was not born here, but then he was born to Ghanaian parents. So definitely, if we see his development and we see things are going on well, and we see a prospect, we see a potential in there, let us not waste time. Let us not wait until it is too late, where England will start doing their tests. Let's move in as early as possible. Catch them young. But then guys, this is where I'm going to end today's update. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. My name is Adam. I'll make sure to see you in the next one. Charlie, we go vibe.